college football made a dramatic return in Week 1, delivering thrilling upsets, standout performances, and some unexpected twists that have fans buzzing. The opening weekend lived up to its hype, with two marquee matchups stealing the spotlight. But here's when it gets intriguing. One game saw a dominant defensive display by a powerhouse program, while another showcased an underdog triumph that no one saw coming. Ready to dive into what happened and what's next for the top 25 teams? Let's break it down. The first major shockwave came when the number 3 Ohio State Buckeyes dismantled the preseason number 1 Texas Longhorns in a stunning 14-7 victory. The Buckeyes' defense was nothing short of suffocating, forcing 4 turnovers on downs and intercepting Arch Manning, yes, the Arch Manning, in his highly anticipated debut. For Texas, this marked a heartbreaking start to their season, as they became only the 6th AP preseason number 1 team to lose their opener since 1990. It begs the question, can they recover and still make noise in the national championship race? But wait, there's more drama. In perhaps the biggest upset of the day, the unranked Florida State Seminoles handed the number 8 Alabama Crimson Tide a shocking 31-17 defeat. Coming off a dismal 2-10 season, Florida State dominated both sides of the ball, racking up 230 rushing yards and holding Alabama to just 87 yards on the ground, their lowest total since 1975. This historic win raises eyebrows. Is Florida State back on the rise, or was this simply a perfect storm? And how will Nick Saban's squad respond after snapping their 54-game winning streak against unranked non-conference opponents? Now let's take a closer look at the updated rankings and key storylines for each team. 1. Ohio State Buckeyes, previously ranked 3. Record 1-0. Week 1 result, defeated Texas 14-7. Fun fact, quarterback Julian Sayin became the first signal caller to win his college debut against an AP number. One team, since Jim Harbaugh did so for Michigan in 1984. What does this mean for Ohio State's playoff hopes moving forward? Up next, Saturday versus Grambling, 3:30 p.m., BTN. 2. Penn State Nittany Lions, previously ranked. Record, 1-0, Week 1 result, defeated Nevada 46-11. Fun fact, running back Nicholas Singleton extended his streak to 8 consecutive games with a rushing touchdown, tying him for the second longest such streak over the past 2 decades. Could he be the breakout star of 2025? Up next, Saturday versus Florida International, noon, BTN. 3. LSU Tigers, previously ranked 9, record, 1-0, Week 1 result, defeated Clemson 17-10. Fun fact, LSU achieved a rare feat by defeating a top 5 opponent in their season opener for only the second time in program history. Does this signal a resurgence for Brian Kelly's squad? Up next, Saturday versus Louisiana Tech, 7:30 p.m., ESPN+. 4. Georgia Bulldogs, previously ranked 5. Record, 1-0. Week 1 result, defeated Marshall 45-7. Fun fact, Gunnar Stockton dazzled in his debut, throwing for 2 touchdowns and rushing for 2 more, a first for a Georgia player in a season opener in the last 80 years. Are the Bulldogs primed to defend their title? Up next, Saturday versus Austin Peay, 3:30 p.m., ESPN+. 5. Miami Hurricanes, previously ranked 10 record, 1-0. Week 1 result, defeated Notre Dame 27-24. Fun fact, Miami extended their home dominance over Notre Dame, making it 7 straight wins in this rivalry. Will this momentum propel them deeper into the postseason? Up next, Saturday versus Bethune-Cookman, 7 p.m., ESPN+. And then there's Texas, who fell from the top spot to number 7 after their disappointing loss. Historically, teams in similar situations have rebounded well, but none have gone on to claim the national championship. Can Texas rewrite history? Meanwhile, Clemson dropped to number 8 following their narrow defeat to LSU, continuing a troubling trend of struggling in season openers. They've scored 10 or fewer points in 4 of their last 5 openers. Is Dabo Swinney's magic fading? On the flip side, programs like Florida State, Iowa State, and even Utah are proving that surprises can happen anywhere. Each of these teams has something to prove, and Week 1 showed us they're ready to fight for relevance. So what do you think? Was Ohio State's win a sign of things to come, or will Texas bounce back stronger than ever? Should we expect more chaos from Florida State, or was this just a one-off miracle? Share your thoughts below. Let's get the conversation started.